Disclaimer: all available content in this awareness session is for positive lifestyle management purposes. Positive lifestyle management does not advocate or support gang banging, drug selling or usage, violence, or any negative actions, behavior, or attitude against men, women, or children. Our platform is for the uplifting of fallen humanity.
I was homeless, I didn't have a house, sleeping in my car outside my friend's house. He walked out, said come inside, while you sleeping in your ride. You know it's cold outside, give me food, ain't no place to live. Good advice, better than better, say get on the grind. Don't give up my nigga, you destined to shine, get on your feet nigga.
So,
Yeah.
anyone who supports or condones the systematic warehousing and destruction of our peoples is in essence an enemy.
So who is the enemy?
Anyone,
The entire system.
anyone who supports and condones the systematic warehousing and destruction of our peoples is in essence an enemy. So now let's build on what you just said, the system. Because I had one of my brothers, my friend, said, because people always talk about how the system is broke. But he said, the system isn't broke. The system is operating the way it was designed to operate. It's not broken. It's going the way it was designed to work. So therefore, it goes with what you are saying, Mr. Lee, that the system is the enemy.
Right.
So
Yeah.
they say by allowing themselves to become tools of this system, these people perpetuated and its inherent evils. Liberals are just as guilty as the extreme right, because by tolerating these injustices, by adjusting to society's discrimination, and by simply remaining silent, they compromise their own integrity and allow the evils of this system to endure.
Hey, but you know what though, bro?
I'm listening.
I agree. As a matter of fact, I know that the system is functioning as it was designed to function. But, and I don't even know if "but" is the appropriate word there, it's incumbent among those who know to educate not only our brothers and sisters, but the people in our communities. Because
those are our brothers and sisters.
yeah. They definitely are brothers and sisters. I don't take that the wrong way, but I was saying the brothers and sisters as far as growth and development as well.
Right. Oh, we lost Mr. Lee. We lost Mr. Lee. So now, Midnight, where are you, man? Where you at?
Hold on.
Okay, Mr. Lee is back.
But it's important for us to educate them, because oftentimes people in our communities, they not aware. They just how can I say, reactionary. They see violence in the community and laws are being passed as a reaction to these violence, and oftentimes the people in our community support these laws, not even knowing. And you can even take it back. I don't want to go off subject, but you could even take it back to the crack laws. Yeah, Bill Clinton was wrong. Joe Biden was wrong. All of them was wrong. But we also had black leaders in Congress pushing for that.
True that. Because they are part of the what? They're part of the system.
Yeah, exactly. So what we have to do is we have to educate the people in the community, because the people in the community, they can tell the legislators what they want and what they want, because the legislators work for us.
So that goes back to our first task, though. Awareness. They aren't aware.
Yeah.
They don't see nothing as being wrong because all they seen was the same thing their entire life. And so they thinking that everything that's occurring is the way it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? They're not even trying to change the
Right.
system. They're just functioning through the
Right.
system. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
But see, we have, okay, the reaction that we have when, for instance, the police shoot an unarmed a black person, right? Our reaction is, oh, we want them locked up. Oh, this and that. But we don't look at the root of it, which is the Supreme Court gave them the license to kill us.
Because we are
They kill
politically
us.
illiterate.
They kill us they kill us according to the law, right? But we got to remember, and but this is just to make the broader point. You know what I'm saying? Just because it's the law don't mean it's right. And then we got to do what we have to do to make sure that we hold their feet to the fire so that they change the law. Because if they don't change the law, it don't matter how much we march in the streets, they can still continue to kill unarmed black people because it's the law. Slavery was the law.
True.
That was legal.
That's right.
That was legal.
So if slavery was true, slavery was the law. That was governed the land. That means whatever a slave owner did to his of her slave, there was nothing that the courts or anybody else would do because it was your property.
It was legal.
And it was legal to do it.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. So we need to educate our brothers and sisters, and I'm talking about all black brothers and sisters. I'm saying we need to educate and those whites that know it's wrong. You know what I'm saying? Because we're gonna need their support. And then we need to do that and change the laws. That's the only way we're gonna change the system, because the system is, as I said, as we talked about, it's operating as it was designed to do. All you gotta do is look at, we just gonna look at something simple, right? Now these are not concrete numbers, but we just gonna look at something simple. Okay, an individual catch a case in Cook County, right? The Cook County State's Attorney Office has 1,000 assistant state's attorneys, whereas the public defender's office has 100 public defenders. So that's already an imbalance. Then you give 5,000 cases to these 1,000 prosecutors, but that same 5,000 cases, or majority of the 5,000 cases, are going to be represented by these 100 public defenders.
So that means that that the defendant don't get the same representation that a person who has a paid attorney going to get, and whereas versus a paid attorney has just choosing which case he or she want to take. They don't have that type of caseload.
Yeah, exactly. So they have more time to focus on your individual cases, whereas a public defender is overworked and underpaid. So you're not gonna get effective representation because he overworked.
Okay.
He got thousands of cases, but yeah, we definitely have to educate our brothers and sisters and hope, like my guy always talk about, right? You know, with the credit and even with the Bitcoin and with different things, and it's all, as we talk about positive, productive things, right? This is the stuff we need to pass this around, like COVID. You know what I'm saying? We need to pass this information around like COVID. Make this like a virus and pass it around.
Now, watch this. You are absolutely correct. Absolutely. But this is going to take us into our next task, exactly what you just said. And this is the reason why we can't get this information passed around like a virus.